What's up, everybody? Anthony here, Empire Music, empiremusic.com with new this week. Happy Monday morning. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Not too much rain your way. A lot of rain here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, right? Phone number at the shop, 412-343-5299. You see anything in this video, as always, feel free to reach out. You can also email any of us. It's our first names at empiremusic.com. If you're on the website, there's a chat feature. You can get right to one of us that can answer any questions that way as well. You can DM us on Instagram. You can message us on Facebook. You can respond to the email if you're on our email list. That's one way to get to us, right? You can even just leave a YouTube comment and we'll do our best to get back to you. I try to comb through those YouTube comments every now and again. Not daily, there's just too many of them. And if you don't subscribe to the YouTube channel, if you're watching this there, please subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate that. I don't say that enough in these videos. That little click goes a long way in helping us continue to bring out some cool content to you. This is, new this week and old this week really are product showcases. They're a little, we're showing you stuff we want to sell, but we do a lot of product demos as well. Joe and Justin have been killing it on the guitar side, acoustic guitar, electric guitar. I do a lot of bass content also on the YouTube channel. So again, hitting that little subscribe button goes a long, long way and a very easy way to support what we do here at Empire Music. Speaking of here at Empire Music, the trade-in event is over here at Empire Music. And if you missed it, you missed it. We talked about it for, God, was it 2 months, 3 months, 2 months of just taking absolute chaos in trades. So you missed it, it's over. If you have a trade, reach out. We can still, try and get you the best deal possible. Still try and get you a great price on a guitar going out your way, but technically the sale is over, but we still want your used gear, so feel free to reach out. Other than that, really not a lot of promotions to talk about. The NAMM guitars are still kind of a big thing. Taylor NAMM guitars, Martin NAMM guitars. If you're on the front page of our website, you can click right to that, or if you're under our acoustic guitars, you can see one of the collections as 2025 NAMM models that'll filter into all the Taylor and the Martin. Co-mingling, the two big names, co-mingling there in one collection on our website. I think that's the first time ever that's happened. I don't know how each one of them feel about that, but it is what it's a great, get some really, really nice pricing on brand new NAMM models. Some have been played, we've notated any, I wouldn't even call any of them damaged, but any play wear that you might see on that stuff. Again, feel free to reach out, 412-343-5299. Let's dive in. I got a bunch to show you today because I had 2 last-minute additions as Brent and I were getting ready to shoot this video. I was like, oh, I remembered Joe's videos that came out last week, and I thought I have to include these in there. So Taylor, already talked about Taylor with the NAMM models, with 2 brand new models into the Builder's Edition lineup is in the 500 series. So Taylor introduced the 500 series in the Builder's Edition, which is awesome. Builder's Editions have always been a very, very popular item for us. 514, so this one's in KONA burst, also available in a natural top. That 14, the 514, the one in the middle there tells you a lot. That's a light wood top, that's Sitka spruce, urban ash back and sides, armrest on there, all the chamfered edges. That's a fancy way of saying not a sharp edge on this, so everything's beveled on that. Super comfortable guitars. The high-end premium Gato tuners on that. Very, very nice. Again, KONA burst, also in natural if you want the more traditional look. And then in the 524, that 2 in the middle there, darker wood top, so you have a mahogany top and the urban ash back and side. So same specs on it, not a sharp edge to be found, whether here in the cutaway or here on the armrest. Gorgeous guitars. Joe did content on our YouTube channel on both of these instruments. They sound incredible, as you would expect from Taylor, as you would expect from the Builder's Edition stuff. Now, those were the 2, again, last minute additions there. Totally spaced it when I was setting up. On to some basses, right? Empire 58 Levi Perry, super aged ice blue metallic on this. Look at that finish. It's so good. Check this out. Levi does such masterful work. Look where the aging compound is on this, right? Not so much up here. See how it's like yellowed, nicotined? or almost like UV affected. And check it out, same thing on the back, right? What's so cool about that is it's like it's been sitting in a window for years where the shade, you know, the sun wouldn't hit this portion of it or not as much. It's so killer, great fretwork. Empire 58 specs, roasted alder body, roasted one-piece quarter sawn maple neck, 58, or Empire 58 pickup in that. That's exclusive to us. And Levi Perry's touch. He's just a master luthier and just love everything that we get. Most of his stuff doesn't even hit the shop. He posts it, it's often pre-sold before it even walks through the door or is walked through the door from FedEx. They overnight them. This one's here, it's absolutely fantastic. Team built 58, but check out the color on this. Aged frost gold. Had the idea when Justin designed some Empire 67s in frost gold. I'm looking at one over there in white with the white guard on it. Red Torto looks really cool on the base. Super dark roasted neck. Same spec as the Levi Perry, our Empire 58, but that finish is amazing. I'm gonna get Brent's confirmation. Did you get the checking on that, Brent? Yes, I'm getting confirmation from Brent that we got the checking in the video. I shot a reel on this that'll hit Instagram probably later this week, and I definitely didn't get the checking on that. And I say it in the video, I call myself out. So, Empire 58's now standard 58, right? So what's different? Non-roasted body, non-roasted neck, 57 hand-wound pickup, so raised A pole pieces on it, voiced pretty different. A little bit more true to vintage spec. 57 soft V, so the spine here, that's a V, but it's like a beveled V, so it's not a really sharp spine like you would see on some teles. These are really cool. I owned one of these bases for a long time before I got one of our 58s, and I basically designed our 58s off of one of these models. Very, very cool if you want a little bit more of the true to vintage experience. This one's in Sonic Blue. Then, this is so slick. I don't know that I've ever seen this bass before. 57p time capsule package. Look at that Cadillac green. That's so slick. It is beautiful with the gold anodized guard, AAA rosewood fretboard on it, comes with flats, 57 hand wound pickup in it. Now, same neck as this, 57 soft V, but they make it a little thicker at the first fret, and you really feel it. This is really like, this is a big boy neck on that for sure. So if you like that true chunky vintage experience, this is all you. It sounds incredible. All that mass in the neck, I think, does have an effect on the tone. And you see it with rosewood, it's just so good. And check it out too, me and Dominic were talking about this tonight. So you have the maple here, right? Non-roasted, non-tinted. Non-roasted but tinted, roasted and tinted, right? And then Levi Perry does his own thing with his tints. So that's a nice little portrayal of what we see, what we mean by tinted and roasted necks. That's a really, really good example of the color difference on it. All right, Dave Brown, 50s Tele. As I grab the entire stand with that, that's embarrassing. This thing is gorgeous. Josefina hand wounds in it. Come on, in black on black. Oh, Journeyman Relic. So nice, super light, ash body. What is it, Josefina blackguard pickups in it, and 5/4 quarter sawn maple neck, 52U profile on it. So like a thin U profile on it, almost feels kind of soft V-ish. If you think about the shape of a U, it almost is a soft V, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Killer. We love Dave Brown's stuff too. Dave, you make awesome, awesome instruments. They feel and sound incredible. Now, 51 Tele, same neck profile on it, a little flame maple on the back, 2-color sunburst, beautiful. Seth Lover, Seymour Duncan in it, and then a NOCASTER in the bridge. Some gold hardware on it. It looks so good. Love the look of this. That's also super light. Now, 4 of the same things, 54 Teles. Now this has a 54U on it, neck shape wise, and you can just see right away, I'll hold them both up here. You can see the difference on that, right? Much chunkier in the 54. So even though that's earlier, that's a thinner neck profile on it. Twisted, hand-wound twisted teles in it. HLE gold, that's Haynes limited edition gold. That was Homer Haynes, the country guitar player, comedian, TV or TV radio personality, whatever. I never knew what HLE stood for when I was researching, you know, that crack research that I do here to get the 3 specs that I might get right in these videos in my head, which that's probably a long shot too. I learned what that is. So I've always loved that finish of HLE gold because it has like some green in it. It's pretty cool. And then also in Candy Tangerine, which is one of my favorite finishes as well. It almost has like a metallic kind of look to it, even though it's not metallic. Very, very slick. Same pickups in that, twisted teles, ash body. This is a time capsule, and this is time capsule. That's time capsule. What's that mean? That means not quite NOS. There's no relicing, there's no wear to it at all, but that finish isn't quite as high gloss. Right under Closet Classic. So it's like NOS, Time Capsule, Closet Classic, then we would get into Journeyman Relic, right? But there's no relicing on it. And speaking of Journeyman, oh, I missed one. This one is in aged Fiesta Red. Looks awesome. I'm sorry, is that Fiesta Red? Yes, that is Fiesta Red. Aged Fiesta Red on that. I kept getting these two confused. And then Tahitian Coral on the last guy here in Journeyman Relic. Same exact specs, just with Journeyman Relic on it. Awesome guitar. So we have 3 variations of red there between Fiesta, Tahitian Coral, and Candy Tangerine. A little bit more of a metallic kind of orange look to it. Awesome guitars. And if you didn't see Joe's videos on those first ones, the 500 series builders, check that out. Amazing sounding acoustics. Anything you see in the video, anything you see on the website, feel free to reach out, 412-343-5299. You can still inquire about trades. The trade event is over, but still reach out if you got something you want to trade and we'll take care of you. Thanks.